welcome to Cover Story. This week we have an old favorite back with us. I'm talking about Amar Singh, Samajwadi Party leader who's just recently been nominated to the Rajya Sabha. So welcome back Mr. Amar Singh. And also I want to ask you a very curious thing. How did you manage to do this? UK Samajwadi Party you did not join back, yet they nominated you. So how did you manage that?
Well, these things cannot be managed. These things happen.
How did it happen?
It happened because of affection and kindness of Mulayam Singh ji. It happened because Mulayam Singh ji, when being asked that Amar Singh ji is not in your dal, he said laughingly that don't worry about Amar Singh and don't worry about his place in the dal. He might not be in the dal, but he is in my dil. So dal is a temporary thing. It increases, it decreases, it wins, it loses. But heart beats as long as you are alive. I think not formally joining or not tom-tomming about my nomination and not making any sincere effort on my part, the statement which came from the bottom of his heart that Amar Singh mere dil mein rehte hain, I think it is far more complimentary than being in Rajya Sabha.
But ये दिल में हमेशा नहीं थे ना. There was a gap in the middle, a 6-year gap. उसमें क्या हुआ?
हर दिन थे. I was always there. I failed to understand that Mulayam Singh ji might be loving me and might be liking me quite a lot. But there is another aspect of his persona. He is running a larger and bigger family other than his focused personal liking towards me. And in that larger family, there are many people who are suffering from my persona.
Because once in my interview, you told me that Mulayam Singh ji has a fear psychosis about you because in the nuclear deal you got more publicity.
No. I think the fear psychosis was more in the second line of leadership.
Recently in an interview you said about your old friend Amitabh Bachchan that he and I are like Jaya and Rekha.
No, I have not said anything of this kind. Absolutely nonsense. And I am genuinely telling you, you are a friend also besides being a journalist, that please stop asking about Mr. Bachchan.
Okay.
We were very close, very close, we were like family. But we ceased to be family, we ceased to be friends now. And ultimately he came out with a statement that Amar Singh ji is a friend and he has got right to say anything about me, what he feels like, and I've got a duty to listen to that. It's very painful each time people keep goading me about Mr. Bachchan. And I think that all entire matters pertaining Mr. Bachchan is now sub judice.
Okay. In which court?
Everything from income tax to Panama. Supreme Court has intervened and they have sent notices. So matter is sub judice.
What about his talk of him being the next president of India? Do you think he would make a good president? What are his chances? As a political person, forget friendship.
Well, this is a hypothetical question. I think anybody on this constitutional position, it really does not matter whether he is a good human being or not, but he should be perceived to be good.
Good point.
That perception of goodness is very important. When Supreme Court has taken cognizance of income tax as well as Panama cases, so as long as these cases are cleared and he gets a clean check, the presidency is a very big thing. I think even the ambassadorship of Incredible India or participation in NDA's 2-year program, the poor fellow was compelled to clarify that he is not hosting, and UN ambassador is only part of a small segment about female child, Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao movement.
Okay, another person that we are bothered about when you mention crony capitalism is another old friend of yours, Mr. Sara Shri, who's now out on bail. I remember once, he'd objected against Sonia Gandhi. He had said that I salute Bharat Mata, I cannot salute you. He was sent to jail under UPA. He's out on bail under NDA government. Do you see anything political in this?
Absolutely not.
How is this
compared? Sara Shri is in jail he has given thousands of crore of rupees in the treasury of SEBI. They are not yet distributed. Nobody has come forward to claim that money back. Unlike Shraddha scam and other scam, it's not being said that he has gulped our money. There is no.
People are saying that chit fund people who feel cheated have gone to court and said that Sarashri cheated them.
But not to that extent. Not to that extent, like it happens. It's in very minuscule form. And if they are saying that he has deposited a lot of money to SEBI, and it is duty of SEBI to pay back that money, because 6, 7, 8,000 crore, whatever he has deposited, out of that only 50, 60, 70 or maybe hardly 100 crore rupees is given back.
Your conversation, I can see another fence has been mended. You've become friends with Sarashri also now.
I was never his enemy.
Anyway, there are jail he never came to visit you when you were in jail.
But I went to visit him.
When he was in jail?
He was in jail, yes. I am openly saying, if he has done anything wrong, let the law take its own course. But I have known him, so why should I not go to jail to see a person?
Because you were very hurt when he didn't come and visit you. So
that is past, but that is the trait of individuals. He did come to see me in hospital, not in jail. But I went to jail, and God forbid if he is jailed again, I will again go and see him. What is wrong? If the jail authorities permit me, and if he so desires, I will again go and see him in jail, because I am not colluding with him in his business, which is.
But as a friend, you are going to see him.
Which is legal or illegal is to be decided by SEBI and Supreme Court. I have no one to comment about that.
You mended a lot of fences. Yeah, I can see now you are, with Mulayam Singh you seem to be okay, with Sarashri you seem to be okay. Are you also okay with Anil Ambani?
I have not mended any fence.
कुछ तो मुझे लग रहा है कि this is a softer Amar Singh.
You can say that. I have mended my trait.
You mended your trait.
I have not mended my fence.
But you missed the old Amar Singh. Which trait have you mended?
Everything, because I have become little more guarded, not diplomatic. You see, you can call someone mama, and you can also describe that person, "Ay mere baap ke saale." Both are correct. So it is better to call that person mama instead of calling me mere baap ke saale idhar aao. So I am not running away from the truth, from the reality that who did what in my life. And so far as Anil Ambani is concerned, Tina, I treat her as my sister, and my relationship and warmth with Anil is because he happens to be a husband of a domesticated housewife called Tina Ambani.
I see.
To me, Anil Ambani, the tycoon, who was running the race with his elder brother Mukesh Ambani in the spectrum of wealth, or Anil Ambani, who has got debt worth thousands of crores, or Anil Ambani, who is going to be, with his new acquisition, one of the largest defense manufacturer of the country. I am not concerned with his IRR, gross net profit loss. To me, he happens to be husband of Tina Ambani, whom I always treated like my own sister, and she has always been very good to me. Unfortunately, by personal thaw with Anil Ambani, I am saying, not enmity, not that frequency of meeting, being together is reduced to a great extent. But my feeling for Anil Ambani is definitely not it used to be, but it is now. It can now never be negative, because if I like Tina, and Tina has been consistently, regularly very, very nice and sweet to me, so I will have to tolerate Anil Ambani as my sister's husband, which I am doing.
Do I see a coming together of the old, we used to call it what, triumvirate or whatever, the Amitabh, Anil Ambani, Amar Singh, Mulayam also in a way? There seems to be some bearing of the hatchet.
I think Mulayam Singh ji was not part of all this.
Okay, three of you.
Mulayam Singh ji is out and out a political person. Me and Amit ji, we were more closer. We were like soulmates. Anil was always there. But Anil is more focused in his business, more focused in his goals, more than an emotion. But every Wednesday, me and Anil used to have dinner. This practice was stopped by him.
Why?
That you will have to ask Anil Ambani, not me. And
did it coincide with your falling from favor?
I will not like to comment on that, but every Wednesday for years, he used to come, and there was a fixed table, fixed routine in Ambassador Hotel. Two of us used to sit and used to have dinner. That convention tradition was broken by him. And that day I still remember, I said, so let's meet in the evening. We never came in the evening. I got worried what happened.
You were waiting for him at Ambassador?
Not Ambassador, at my house. Thereafter somebody told me that he is leaving. Then I went and caught hold of him at the airport, where he was about to catch his charter plane. He was very sheepish. And then I realized that enough is enough. It's not a subtle hint, it's a very prominent hint that I am done so far as you are concerned. Please don't bother me. Thereafter I stopped expecting any Wednesday night Ambassador dinner. And then many people, including Prabhu Chawla, he shared his experiences about them. That in good old VP Singh days, when he was rather close to Burelal and VP Singh, what a warm rapport he used to share with them, and when the relevance was lost, they were nowhere to be seen in his life. So many people started coming to me, and I don't pay any credence to that in this particular relationship, because Tina was like a balm. She always kept relationship with me. And Anil Ambani also met me in between once. But that appointment was fixed. Imagine Anil Ambani wanting to see Amar Singh. And that appointment is being fixed by someone very, very powerful in UPA regime. So that is a sad commentary of the decline of a relationship. And I would not like to name that very, very powerful UPA functionary. The meeting was fixed. And accordingly, what I was supposed to do, I did. But I did tell him.
So he wanted to meet you for a favor?
I am not saying, but that is your conjecture. You can add your prerogative. You have already mentioned that a mellowed Amar Singh, a more diplomatic Amar Singh. So I would not like to give any misgiving to your analysis. So it so happened that we met, and it was very cool and formal meeting. And in that meeting also I said that, Mr. Ambani, one of the reasons that I am meeting you is not the pressure from that powerful UPA functionary, but Tina, who is like my sister. He said, thank you very much. I am going to thank Tina Bhabi.
And that was your last meeting?
And that was the last meeting. No, thereafter I see him from a distance. So we have in a wedding, in a Chennai wedding, where my very old friend and very close friend, Subhana Bhatia's son was getting married with Shyam and Ina Kothari's daughter. So, in good old time, I would have expected the invitation from both sides, and there would have been a fight that Amar Singh would represent which side, because I became very close to Ambani family as well, but I was not invited by Ambani's, but I was invited for all the functions from Sobhana Bhatia's end. I had no option but to attend that wedding. I attended all the function, all the 3-4 days. I was there in that wedding, and in that wedding I saw Bachchan, Aishwarya, Amitabh Bachchan, Aishwarya, Ajay Bachchan, Abhishek, everybody. Amitabh Bachchan had the decency of coming to me and say hello to me. Tina looked after me rather very well. And there was hardly any communication between me and Anil. Yes, I did communicate with Mukesh in that wedding.
Your relationship with Mukesh is better, you would say, today than with Anil?
There is no relationship.
Nahi hai kuch.
There is no relationship. And then when he meets me, last we met at Hinduja's wedding, he said, boss, we must meet and come home for dinner. Usually they are big people, they deal with lesser mortals through their representatives. Nowadays I am being dealt by Parmal Nathwani and Mahendra Nata at behest of Mukesh Ambani. So I am happy with my level. I don't want to spread my level. So if I am destined to be dealt through Mahendra Nata and Parmal Nathwani, fine. I am quite okay with it.
I want to come and talk to you more on this, but we need to take a quick break, so stay with us. Welcome back to Cover Story. We are in conversation with Samajwadi Party leader Amar Singh. Long time since we've called you Samajwadi Party leader.
Well, this word has never run away from me. Former Samajwadi Party leader, one time closest associate of Mulayam Singh. So
Born again friend of Mulayam
these
Singh.
adjectives never left me alone. They kept haunting me. And on every single occasion, whether it was his birthday or some social function, the bonhomie between me and Mulayam Singh was always there. And I will say same thing about Mr. Bachchan also. He was also very close to me. He might not be close to me, but considering his age and seniority, I should have been little kinder to him, which I was not. Because their problem was of different kind. It was not centralized to Mr. Bachchan. Actually, it was focused elsewhere. And now I am formally in Samajwadi Party. I will not even articulate that focus problem, because it will not be politically and.
So let me articulate it for you. The problem was Amitabh's wife, who is now a Samajwadi Party
You are a
colleague.
journalist. You are not under any ambit of discipline or formality.
No, who can discipline Amar Singh? First, tell me that.
I think Amar Singh can discipline Amar Singh, and this is high time I should do. I should discipline myself because
Older, wiser Amar Singh. But why?
I have just crossed 60. My girls are growing. I don't want them to suffer on my account. Everybody is changing. Chandrasekhar ji did a lot for Mr. Bachchan, and when he died, expired, there was not even a tweet for Mr. Chandrasekhar
From Mr. Bachchan.
from Mr. Bachchan. But I was pleasantly happy and surprised and shocked to see Mr. Bachchan when Sahara Sri's mother expired. Among the many Bollywood celebrities whom Sahara Sri has helped, he was there along with Abhishek to pay condolence.
Because Sahara Sri is still useful to him and Chandrasekhar is no more used to him.
I don't think so, that Sahara Sri is still useful to him. Sahara Sri, I pray that he should be useful to one and all. But today, unfortunately, he is unnecessarily or necessarily is suffering the worst crisis anyone can ever face in his life. But Amitabh Bachchan was very close to him, and when there was a death in the family, among the family members, Sahara Sri's name was also printed. When Teji ji was no longer there with us, along with Abhishek, Jaya ji and others, the name of Subrata Sahara Sri was also printed, and Sahara Sri had done a lot for the entire ceremony thereafter. And you can say anything about Mr. Bachchan, but he is a very, very good son. Very few people will know this, but let me tell you today, it was Mr. Sonia Gandhi who did a lot for Mr. Chandrasekhar's treatment.
Really?
The entire arrangement of Chandrasekhar being sent abroad, along with his aides and everybody, and this is not told to me by Sonia ji, this was told to me by Chandrasekhar ji. Had she not been around, I would not have survived this long also. So, helping somebody of his stature and not tom-tomming about it, doing it very quietly, I think it is really very graceful. Today Mrs. Gandhi is not in power, and I am not a seeker of any political patronage from her setup. Even then, I am telling you the truth.
This is a new mellowed Amar Singh. I am saying I was not wrong.
No, it's not mellowed Amar Singh. I will tell you one thing. I've said it many times. I'm again repeating. भूतकाल व्याकुल करे और भविष्य कुलाए, वर्तमान में जो जिए तो जीना आ जाए. Your past haunts you. Your future makes you feel worried. So best way is to live in your present. I'm living in my present, and my present is humble, docile. I've accepted that. And people who live in frozen time frame, there are many stars of yesteryear. They refuse to believe that their era has gone. I respect someone like Sami Kapoor, who stopped acting after Andaz. He told me that it is a hit film, but people went to see Rajesh Khanna's song Zindagi Ek Safar Hai. They did not go to see this movie because of me. So before I am told that get out, I should pull my sock and take a chill in life. There is no point in living in frozen time frame. Oh, I used to be this. Oh, I used to go for holidays. I have gone abroad with Dhirubhai and Mukesh and Neeta. I have gone to Canada, I have gone to London, I have gone to Switzerland. I am agreeing, and I am not ashamed and embarrassed. We had good time. But today I am dealt by Parmal Nathwanis and Mahendra Natas of the world, and they are also very high and mighty people. They are quite senior people. Mukesh Ambani is the wealthiest and richest man of the country. So he has got his own priority. Maybe if I will be of some relevance where I can add something to his treasury, he will like to meet me. So I don't think in my lifetime I will ever be able to come to that target. His father was a different man. For instance, Dhirubhai, when Indiraji was no more and Dhawan was facing certain cases from Rajivji's government, only two people treated Mr. R.K. Dhawan. This is told to me by Mr. R.K. Dhawan himself. Mr. Dhirubhai Ambani hosted a lunch for Mr. R.K. Dhawan, and Mr. Sunil Dutt hosted a dinner for Mr. R.K. Dhawan. Both are no longer there. There are very few people. I have known only three people who are all with their friends. Late K.K. Birla, late Dhirubhai Ambani, and Dr. Subhash Chandra. We became close. I don't remember the forthcoming holidays which late Dhirubhai Ambani was likely to undertake. I was told that in the list my name was there, that Amar Singh ji bhi jayenge, and addition was that of Dhawan Sahab, R.K. Dhawan Sahab.
He was also part of that.
He was also part of that.
Who are the other names on the list, political names?
There was hardly, he never used to go out, and there was not very many. His friendship in every spectrum of life was phenomenal. But I have not seen many politicians who were personally close to him. Murli Devda was, Pramod Mahajan was, Praful Patel was. Mind you, it's not Sharad Pawar, Praful Patel.
That's interesting.
Not Mulayam Singh ji. To that extent, me.
But Amar Singh.
Amar Singh. As far as Mukesh is concerned, I don't blame him from running away from me, because as a friend of Dhirubhai Ambani, as a well-wisher of Dhirubhai Ambani, I should not have taken sides. Because of my affinity with Tina, I took side with Anil, and not only I sided him, I started fighting his battle with Mukesh. It was wrong on my part, and in Chennai wedding, me and my wife both apologized for this act of ours with Mukesh.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
It's a very candid comment to make.
Because when you took side with one brother, and that brother is also, your hour of crisis has gone away, you can only repent that you did something which was not right, which was incorrect. And this is a lesson to me in the family fights. You should never take sides, because family can reunite any time.
And you are the outsider.
You are the outsider. Blood is thicker than water.
On that note, we'll have to end now. But I think there are still some more hits left on you, so don't give up like Shami Kapoor just yet. But from us, that's all this week. Thank you for watching this interview with Cover Story. We'll see you again same time next week.